Well, that word was, or the word diligence really
Yes.
was and is always the capstone of of my path. And again, what was really awesome about it, again, I mentioned my wife, and she was the one who who really kind of blessed me with that was I held on to it. I held on to it, and generally whatever I did, I tried to do it well. I tried to do it well. I tried to do it well for several reasons. Number one, it is the right thing to do.
Yes.
I always believe also as Christians, we are supposed to show by example
That's right.
who the God is inside of us and how we would excel and how we would do. Again, I share sometimes. Sometimes I'm very disappointed, with Christians, who call themselves Christian, and their diligence is not what it should be.
Yeah.
So the word diligence in what you do, I'm also a musician. I play the trumpet. I
Nice.
led, I led choirs, and once at one time I led a 100 voice choir, 14-piece orchestra. And I gave it my best shot. I did it well. I gave it my best. Work hard. You have to work hard. You have to make sure, and really, success is sweeter the harder or the more work you put into it. And sometimes you have hurdles. Sometimes you have stumbling blocks to overcome. But again, my take is, and I'm sure you have heard this, it is 10% the action or the event and 90% your response to it. So really, you always have to focus on really what you do and what the potential outcome slash output would be.
Yes.
So the word diligence was always, was always near and dear to me in whatever I do, be it sports, be it music, be it in my professional career, and that had to be very, very, very real to me, because you are operating at a time, you are operating in an environment where you are a minority. Okay. At one time, I was in charge of 6 vice presidents, Caucasians, and you would imagine a little guy from the Caribbean, not even a North American accent, and having to lead these guys. So you either had to be diligent, or they would ship you out. So I
Correct.
always had to be I always had to be 10 steps ahead of them. 10 steps ahead of them in
Yeah.
terms of ensuring that I could lead them, or I could
Yes.
guide them, I could add value. If that wasn't the case, there's no way I would have maintained that level. And what happened after probably about 6 years, AT&T had split into various companies, and one of them was Lucent Technologies, and Lucent had also owned Avaya. Sometimes you would see some phones and you would see the name Avaya.
Right.
I was the first chief operating officer of that company in Canada, and we and they saw my worth, and I led that company through IPO, then also leading it to billions of dollars within a 3 year time frame in terms of getting off the ground. So again, the word diligence really is necessary.
Yes.
It is absolutely necessary in your journey if you want to make a difference.